Hey everybody, welcome to this week's video. Good morning to my friends, good morning to my mommy too. I'm gonna have a great day, and I'll start it all with a big smile. Good morning to my friends, good morning to my teachers too. I'm gonna have a great day, and I'll start it all with a body shake. Good morning to my friends, good morning to my teachers too. I'm gonna have a great day, and I'll start it all with a hand clap. Good morning to my friends, good morning to my teachers too. I'm gonna have a great day, and I'll start it all with a hooray, hooray! Good morning, my friends. Oh my goodness. Hey, the weather's starting to get better. It's hotter and stuff. And you guys got your bags, right? Did you get your bags? So anyway, if you got your bags now, you can follow along with the stuff that we're doing in the videos and stuff. The bags are kind of cool because some of the stuff in the bags, you can find that same stuff right there at home, huh? And you can use more stuff and add things to it, which is what we were trying to do. We want you to add stuff to the bags that you can find around your home to make it even better and bigger, right? And remember, send us pictures, put it on the Facebook of the stuff that you make with your stuff from the bag, because we're really excited. Some of you guys are like super smart and you come up with the best ideas. So we really want to see those, okay? You know what? I was thinking we could do a song that's kind of like what we're talking about. It's outside, and it's on usually some land where there's a house and a barn and some fences and a thing for feeding. So I think you guys can guess. Ready? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O. With a quack quack here and a quack quack there, here quack, there quack, everywhere quack quack. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a horse, E-I-E-I-O. With a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there, here neigh, there neigh, everywhere neigh-neigh. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a sheep, E-I-E-I-O. I messed that up. With a ba here and a ba there, here a ba, there a ba, everywhere a ba, ba. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a dog, E-I-E-I-O. With a bark bark here and a bark bark there, here a bark, there a bark, everywhere a bark bark. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. Wait, what? Oh, and a moo here and a moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a zebra, E-I-E-I-O. Well, what does a zebra do? With a here and a here, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a cat, E-I-E-I-O. So I want all the best cat noises. Ready? With a meow here and a meow there, here a meow, there a meow, everywhere a meow meow. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. That was awesome. I'm getting where I can't do a song without playing with it and having fun. I love Old MacDonald. It is one of my favorite songs. And you can add all kinds of stuff. I like to do the zoo. Old MacDonald had a zoo. But here's one. If you're doing Zoom with your friends, if you get together that way, you can do Old MacDonald had a band. So everybody go get pots and pans, or if you have any musical instruments, you can use those. And there's Old MacDonald had a guitar, E-I-E-I-O, you know, there you go. So that's what we're doing. I wanted to talk about our journals. You know, you guys remember the journals? Mariah. Oh, can you see her? There you is. Aha, Mariah. And Serenity. Oh, she's so cute. And Alexander. And Seth. Hi, Seth. And of course, Lincoln. Now, these are the ones we have here. You guys all took a whole bunch home, and we just want to let you guys know that we still have these if you need them. And you're gonna come pick up your bag, you can ask. So if you saw this video and you know that you have it here, you can come get it, or we can hang on to it, and when this thing stops and we get to get back together again, we'll bring it back and you can use it then, okay? So that's why I brought that up, is I wanted to do a little bit of journaling at home with some of the stuff we sent home in the bag, okay? One of the things in the bag was the paint, all right? We're gonna use the paint. And if you got chalk, I'm using a crayon today, a green crayon, and I have my piece of paper. So if you guys can get that, I prefer the green crayon, and maybe you'll see why. So this is what we're gonna draw. First, we're gonna start up here, almost to the top, but not quite, see? And then we're just gonna go a squiggly line. You see my squiggly line? I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. I'm gonna make another part to it, right? So now it looks like that. Kind of like a snake, huh? And then I'm gonna just color it in real quick. You know, okay, see? Colored in. And now I'm gonna need the paint. So I'm gonna look inside the bag, and now Mom can help you with this because this might get a little messy. And we don't wanna make a mess. We just wanna make some art. Art, baby. So I'm gonna take, and I've got my thing here. I'm gonna get some yellow paint. You don't have to use yellow. I like using yellow. And I'm gonna start making little circles on the paper with the yellow paint. See how I'm making little circles? Just a kind of a dot. Remember that book, The Dot? That was fun. And now I made, there, I kind of made 5. But you can make however many you want, okay? So now I've got 5 little circles there, and you could go rinse your brush out, but I'm gonna go ahead and mix paint, which it's up to you, but I did not think about the fact that I needed to rinse my brush out, and I don't have any water. So what I'm gonna just do is, I got an idea, so I don't turn my red paint orange. I'm gonna use the lid like this and scoop me up some red paint, like that, with my brush. And I'm gonna put it right there in the middle. Okay? Look, I made a flower. And you can make a flower too. And you know, if you have the chalk, because I have chalk here as well, and I can go like this with chalk, and now I have 3 things on there. I have chalk, crayon, and paint. And I made a flower. And that's what I'd like you guys to do today for your journal, is make a flower. And you can do it with any kind of thing, because I used all 3 that we have, chalk, crayon, and paint, to make my flower. And it's pretty simple, huh? You don't have to work, you don't have to do a perfect flower. I just like a colorful flower. So if you can use lots of colors, that would be awesome. And remember, take pictures, send us the pictures. All right, so our activities, that was one of them. The other activity is going to be your butterfly hat. Now, we sent these home. This is gonna be a hat for you. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use chalk today to draw on my butterfly. And see, I've got him on my clipboard here. I'm gonna use chalk, so that way I can wear him today. Because if you use paint, you're gonna have to let it dry. But like, I'm gonna follow this wing like this. And do the same one over here. Look, okay, so I've got 2 lines there, and I'm gonna do that, see? And then down the same way. So now it looks like that. And then I'm gonna get another color. I like the blue, and I'm gonna make blue circles or dots. We're back to the dots. And look, that's my butterfly hat. And I'm gonna use this one, the last one, to just make a body real quick. What do you think? Hey, you guys, take pictures of your butterflies. So now, to make it a hat, I'm gonna take off my hat. And look, you can put it on, but oh, it doesn't fit my head, look. But I've got an idea. If you have a piece of paper at home, you can fold your piece of paper so that it's the same size as the head band or the hat band. Okay? So see, mine's pretty close there. And then I'm gonna take a stapler, or you can use tape. So I'm gonna staple this together so it stays together like that. And then just so in case you don't have a stapler and you only have tape, you can use tape to tape this to your hat, okay? Like that. And now your hat is bigger, and you can wrap it around, and Mom can help you once you get it the right size. See, and I measured with my fingers, and now I have this like that. And get my tape and tape it up. Ta-da! So now I have a hat. Uh-oh. Look, I'm gonna have to wear it like this. What do you think? You can turn it around so the butterfly's in the front too, but I have my butterfly and I colored it, and when I taped it together, it came up like this. But now I have my hat. And you know, one of the things I love about having the hat is we're gonna do a dance to a song. Before we do that though, I wanted to read you quickly the book because it's a very exciting book. I like it. What do you think the book is on? Anybody have a guess? How about butterflies? This one is called The Amazing Life Cycle of a Butterfly. Let me get over here where you can see it. All right. Now, this book tells about how butterflies live. The amazing life cycle of the butterfly. In the warmer months of spring and summer, butterflies flutter about. These beautiful insects carry pollen from flower to flower, just like bees. But did you know that this is just one stage of a butterfly's incredible life cycle? That's right. A butterfly begins its life as a tiny egg, and some eggs are round and some are oval and some have ridges. And the female butterfly sticks her eggs onto leaves or stems, and they are very close together. And soon the plant will become butterfly food. Because inside the butterfly eggs, the new life is growing, and these creatures are not yet butterflies. After a few days, the bugs hatch and a larva appear. Butterfly larvae are also known as pupa or caterpillars. Yeah, at first, they look like small wriggling worms. A caterpillar's job is to eat, and most caterpillars eat plants. But some eat other insects, and they eat so much that soon their skin becomes too tight. It splits, and underneath is a new, bigger skin. And as the caterpillar grows, this happens again and again. Caterpillars have many enemies, and they are gobbled up by birds and wasps and ladybugs. And in some countries, humans eat them too. Caterpillars use bristles and spikes, smells, poison, all of these things to frighten away enemies. Sometimes they disguise themselves with eye spots or really weird patterns. When the caterpillar is finished growing, it hangs upside down from a leaf or a branch, and very slowly a shell forms around it, and this shell is called a chrysalis. Like the caterpillar, the chrysalis is patterned, and this makes it difficult for enemies to spot, kind of like camouflage. Inside the chrysalis, something amazing happens. The caterpillar dissolves into a soupy mixture, and then eyes, legs, wings, antennae, and other body parts begin to form. After a week or two, the caterpillar will have changed into a brand new butterfly. Amazing, huh? At last, the adult butterfly pushes the way out of the chrysalis, and this splits open and the butterfly appears. It's tight fit inside the chrysalis, so the butterfly must first unfold its soft wings, which takes a few hours to harden. Then it will fly for the first time. Can you imagine that? It's spent its whole life crawling around on leaves, and now it can fly. A butterfly has 4 wings, and they're covered with millions of tiny colored scales, which create different patterns. And some wing patterns allow butterflies to hide, while others have special markings that look like big eyes to scare away their enemies. Bold, bright colors attract mates. A butterfly tastes with its feet and smells with its antenna. Its mouth is shaped like a long tube, and the butterfly uses this to feed on nectar from flowers. Butterflies can only fly if they are warm. When they're too cold, they bask in the sun until their temperature rises. And some species of butterfly, like the monarch, live for a few months, but most live for just 1 or 2 weeks. During their short lives, butterflies mate, and when the female butterfly lays her eggs, the life cycle starts over. Did you know that butterflies are in danger? There's lots of things that are killing the butterflies, and we have to make sure that we look for stuff that is safe for our butterfly friends. A butterfly's life cycle has 4 stages: the egg, caterpillar, chrysalis, and of course, the adult butterfly. And during its life, the butterfly transforms completely. And this amazing thing is called metamorphosis. There you go. That is the life cycle of the butterfly. Now, it's time for us to take our hats and do a little dancing. Up. And I happen to know this guy who made a song for us to dance to, okay? Let me get this thing going. Then flutters like a butterfly. Butterflies to South America. They're gonna fly a really long way. Then they stop for a while, have their babies there. We get to see their grandchildren who fly like a butterfly. Woo! How'd it go? Did you dance with your butterfly hat? It's so cool. So you might have recognized that song. I changed it from the bee song to the butterfly song. I thought that was a great idea. All right. I got winded. Did you guys get winded? I really like it when dance hard enough that your heart starts bumping really fast and you start breathing hard, because that means it worked really good. Goodbye, Alex. Goodbye, Alex. Goodbye, Alex. It's time for us to go. Goodbye, Bailey. Goodbye, Bailey. Goodbye, Bailey. It's time for us to go. Goodbye, Georgette. Goodbye, Georgette. Goodbye, Georgette. It's time for us to go. Goodbye, Emily. Goodbye, Emily. Goodbye, Emily. It's time for us to go. Goodbye, Violet. Goodbye, Violet. Goodbye, Violet. It's time for us to go. Goodbye, Eddie. Goodbye, Eddie. Goodbye, Eddie. It's time for us to go. Goodbye, Seth. Goodbye, Seth. Goodbye, Seth. It's time for us to go. Goodbye, Kaylee. Goodbye, Kaylee. Goodbye, Kaylee. It's time for us to go. Goodbye, Ezra. Goodbye, Ezra. Goodbye, Ezra. It's time for us to go. Goodbye. Goodbye, Carter. Goodbye, Carter. Goodbye, Carter. It's time for us to go. Are you ready? I can't hear you. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? He's yellow and porous with fork in his teeth. If nautical nonsense is something you wish, then jump to the carpet, walk like a fish. Oh, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants. Bye, my friends. Have a good week.